Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thursday, the 4th of September. So, we've seen some more shorts coming into the market. We hit about 58% long, 42% short on the accounts. We are seeing a slight rise in the last few hours, but it's nothing too crazy. And we would like to see this continue to go downwards for potentially more upside. It is looking good. We are potentially near to some sort of switch, but it's definitely not there yet. And we are still a little bit further away from a bit of a switch in the long to short ratio compared to the price. This is a new MDX ALGO indicator which shows the long to short ratio and the crossovers with price. This stuff is really powerful stuff. You can see that as soon as we get the breaker structure and we get the switch back here, new low, retest, switch in the long to short ratio, more shorts. More longs. That means we're going to go down, and we've just been bearishly retesting ever since. But anyway, yeah, we have seen some more shorts in the market, but nothing too crazy. We've got some local liquidity just at about 113k. To the downside, it's just below the lows that we did a couple of days ago at around 107k. So we've got some stuff just under 107, which is a big hot pocket for liquidity. So watch out for that. And we've obviously got the stuff to the upside all the way up to 120k and pretty much the all-time high. Kiyotaka, we got the VPVR volume node coming in at around 108.5k. Sorry, is it a VPVR? It's the volume node coming in at around 108.5, 108.6, just in that area. We'll call it 108.6. And yeah, in terms of the order book, we do have 500 Bitcoin at 109.1 in place at this moment in time. So yeah, that's it for the data. We'll move smoothly on to the charts. And we will talk about, that's AVAX, that's something I'm going to talk about in a second. Talk about Bitcoin and, is that a daily? That's a daily level. So yeah, in terms of Bitcoin, we're just on the low. We've come into support. As of right now, this is still potentially a bearish retest, and we do have that liquidity underneath 107. So just watch out to see if we do this one big wick just underneath 107 and then do regain like something like this. I think that's going to be probably the most ideal scenario that could be out there right now. Yeah, it's looking fine on the lower time frames. We are potentially having a bit of a step off. We want to hold some of these lows, potentially more upside, but as of right now, we are still in a little bit of a downtrend, unfortunately. But this definitely does have the potential to higher low it and go a little bit higher. As that we did talk about during the session, I actually got this nice just on this wick, on this area. I talked about 7.3 being an area where I was going to stack some bids in underneath. I stacked some bids around 7.70, 7.75 in this area, and I took a big chunk of profit around 80 cents. So, I mean, from wick to wick, we're looking at 20%. So, I mean, you could have basically caught about a 10% move just instantly on this. Currently, we would like to see this hold of the weekly open September. We definitely want to see the lows hold for more upside. I think it's looking quite good. And yeah, we're getting some trend change. We're getting some bullish divergence in the retail stable and demand. It's all looking pretty decent to come up and at least test sort of in between the yearly open and August around $1. ETH again, it's looking completely fine. I don't think we really said too much on ETH today. I'm not really sure why I have that line in on my chart. I'm not really sure what that is, but yeah, it's looking quite good. Potentially looking for more upside. So we did talk about, we didn't hit any of these orders in between 192 and 189. But yes, I did talk about potentially the top being for Sol being maybe around 250. I will be scaling out a decent proportion of my altcoin bag on Sol around 250, 240, 250. I mean, anywhere in that area, 50%. I'm going to be trying to get a little bit more cash into my pocket at this moment in time. Popcat, we did talk about this. We talked about the 786 being around this this swing low. around 0.22. I'm looking for maybe one more wick into the combination band here. So like one more down like this, and then a regain, and then we'll start doing something like that, like a step ladder, all the way up to the Q3 pretty much, or in between the March and the Q3 is going to be my target. I think it's relatively near some sort of bottom on this chart. What else did we talk about? We talked about Doge, obviously being really good. Daily, weekly chart still looks like more upside. Hype, obviously, I think it's just a matter of time before it squeezes into the high. We've got some bullish daily divergence. We've got some hidden bullish on the oscillator, some hidden bullish on the retail stablecoin demand. It's looking really good. It's looking like it wants to squeeze up into the highs. Yes, I did get stopped out of my trade just underneath 42.9, but the game's the game, and it happens. We caught a fart coin, Sol didn't hit, Hype got stopped. I mean, Farcoin's covered it more than enough. So we're chilling. In terms of SUI, we would like to see this weekly open June, September hold, and then go up for a test in between May and December in here. I think that's potentially looking quite good. If your risk is fine, then there's potential for a trade here. But again, I'm trying to be careful of my risk. I might take a small long around 325, maybe. Obviously not financial advice in any of these scenarios. Tau also looking potentially quite good on the daily time frame. We do have some bullish divergence coming in on the daily time frame. Potentially we've just tested this daily low, and this could be just a deviation if we do start gaining some highs on the Q3 and stuff like this there. That's actually looking quite good as well. Injective, also something that looks potentially quite decent. Yeah, if we can hold some of these lows. We've also got the weekly open September coming in here. Sorry about that. That's my phone. We've got that coming in here, and the overlapping support also at the 4-hour low that I have marked on around 12.5. It's looking relatively quite decent. By far the best thing, if you stay till the end, is AVAX. We're looking at something like this on AVAX. This is now going to be my new #1 thing to look into. We've got the Stupid Pocket, we've got the 786 and the 886 coming in around the weekly open September level. We've also got the 4-hour combination band coming in. So this is going to be an area of interest for me for sure, to try catch something. I'm already long from 12.2, 12.1, somewhere in there. But I'm going to be trying to catch another long because I think this does look really good. And if you can look at this on the daily time frame, sorry, there's a bit too many things on here. If I just delete this, you'll see that we barely dumped all of July and August. We've pretty much been going sideways into this resistance, and I do think it's just a matter of time before this potentially breaks out. We also do have that hidden bullish on the daily time frame as well coming in, means continuation of the trend, and yeah, that's probably one of the best things I'm looking at. Again, Arve, I did talk about 3.15 to 3.3 being a potential area to long. We did get the nice wick into the combination band. We are currently on the Q2 weekly open, April, September, all that sort of jazz. 4-hour looks a bit rough. We did get a close below it on the 4-hour, and we're potentially bearishly retesting it, but it's all going to be about the daily close for me. And if we can hold these 4-hour lows and then start doing something like this, it's going to be looking really good. Apart from that, we did talk about a few other things. We talked about just some other altcoins and some other general stuff. But apart from that, I think that's going to be it for the roundup. I'm trying to keep these underneath 10 minutes. So yeah, everyone join in to the live streams. It's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 11 a.m. UK time, which is, I believe, is 10 a.m. UTC. I'm not really sure, but yeah, if you want to see more, we do some indicator tutorials, we do more alts, we do some trade outs, we do some lower time frame, we do some higher time frame, we do some general thoughts, we do all that jazz. And yeah, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.